Hello, MrMatchow here, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress once again. Okay, it's been for me it's been quite a while since the last episode, and I think I've finally come to grips with what's happened, and you know what? I think we're just going to have to accept that Lopez and Sam Fisher are both dead, which is fact, and so we're just going to have to sort of work with that. Luckily, I actually went on the Dwarf Fortress forums to try and find out what exactly caused their deaths. And the fact is, dwarves are stupid around waterfalls, which so happens that this is the case. And so I kind of want to stop future deaths from happening in the future, and the best way is to create a zone. So if I press I, and then this needs to be... What could I make this? Or... I want it to be a do not go here place. There we go. Nope. E. What? V. I don't know what I'm doing. What? I can make it a hospital? That's not what I want. Okay, that's remove that. That was a complete waste of time. Here we go. And the best way to do that is to set up a designation. We want a traffic area, and set this around about there. There we go. Escape. Done. That place is restricted. No dwarves are going there for fear of death and stuff. Okay, so we've been doing some more sort of progress. We've got some more another coffin being built. But look at that. Look at these bedrooms. All these dwarves. We've got some idlers at the moment, but that's not exactly a problem. If I get them to create some more meals, we've got drinks that need brewing. I think I could probably make the digging dwarves a little bit busier, but at the moment everybody's sort of going good. I think I'm probably going to make Diglett or one of these two into a mason. That will probably be for the best. If I go to C, that's not what I wanted. If I want to go to U, unit list, let's make Diglett. Yeah, let's go to Diglett and let's make him labor. Let's go to preferences, labor, stoneworking. He can be a mason. So that should give him to you. He should be realizing the fact that he needs to go pick up rock and start building that floor. Look at this. Look at them go. All the coffins have been built, but have all the... Aha! So all the chairs and tables should be the same as well. So, table. Aha! So this room needs a table. This room needs a table. Thing is, there's only 5 dwarves at the moment. I only really need to set up 5 bedrooms at the moment. Every bedroom also needs a chair. Oh, dude, look at these. They're going to be able to sit across the room and stare at their table. Admittedly, it's not exactly ideal for the moment, but what do these dwarves know? Most of them are dead. Well, 2 of them are dead. And so we have a nice kind of stockpile of food up at the moment. I kind of want to start building a mine, but there's something that I've sort of taken for granted, and that is in fact that I'm going to dig this way and then extend it like this. And this is going to be where we keep our trade depot, which is something we're going to need in case any elven trade party comes in and we can start negotiating, which is kind of important, but I don't imagine they'll be coming here. Because they're just like, oh, do you want to go do business in that place where everybody dies? And they're just like, you know what, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go to that place where everybody dies. But I could actually probably set up that other coffin now. Container. And that's not a container, it's a coffin. That's a chair. You want a... It's not a statue. It is a burial reception. N. There we go. And then someone could just put that there. Put a door. There we go. So that if we do recover their body, which I honestly don't know if we have or will, I'm actually going to quickly check over there to see if their bodies have been recovered. Okay. Miasma. Well, in fairness, there's Sam's body, but we don't his Lopez's body isn't there, so I'm going to assume we got it. Oh, look at this. Cats adopting people. It's just amazing. I think that's actually, wait, announcements? Yeah, God, Diglett's turning into a crazy cat lady. Which isn't always a bad thing, but I don't know. Hell if I know. Okay, I think also something we probably want to get started this episode is we want a actually start building a mine of sorts, because we've got it sort of going good at the moment, but we don't really have any proper metals, so we can start building weapons, armor, and other metal stuff. We don't really have that much at the moment. If I go into workshops, what haven't we got? We haven't got bowers, jewelers, masons. We don't have a craft dwarf, siege dwarfs. We don't have a farmer's workshop. I think there's so many things to do. We could probably make a tanner's. Tanner's is probably going to be better off in this section. I'll slip it in that corner there. Bam. And so that way we can start building some leather armor with all this mass of animals we have here, because they're not being put to any use. They're just fornicating like animals. It's crazy. Well, yeah, as the name might suggest. Oh, Diglett, don't walk away. You're not done yet. Okay, so I'm going to need to build floor. Build C floor. Can I? Oh, okay. And it needs to be macro shift up, and that should keep them busy for a little bit at least, which is what we want. We want our dwarves to be happy, and they're sleeping. Look at that. I need to set up their beds, so it's going to be assigned to Diglett. Yeah, that's Diglett. Make a dining room assigned to Diglett. Oh yeah, look at these happy dwarves. Woodchuck. Well, see, that's the thing. I think if we look at it across, we've still got. We've got a good amount of we got the core people, the people who don't go in. That's already been. That was probably somebody's bed. Whose room's that? Le chef. I'm going to assign bed to nobody. This is going to be Le chef's. Assign Le chef. Crafty. Assign. Crafty gets this one, and Crafty gets that one. But so far, what's going on there? There we go. Now everybody sort of has their own possessions. Every dwarf is living it up like a crazy dwarf person. So at the moment, let's look at unit list. Who is doing nothing? Why is Woodchuck still my militia commander? Well, the chef needs a job. So if we zoom in, we can probably make him. So, what about farming related? We can make him a. We can make him a tanning. Beekeeping. Well, that's just crazy. Nobody would really need that. Milling. Just go for it all. We'll do it all. I dare say. That'll probably do. And then once the sleepy dwarves wake up, they could finally come up and build this. At the moment, I must admit, our dwarf fortress is looking good. I mean, our stockpile could probably use a little bit of work, which I'm actually probably going to build this, expand it now. There we go, and that will look like that. Should be equal both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So the dwarves have a lot of work to be doing once they wake up, but it's still sleepy. There's something. The cat brought something dead. What did the cat bring? It's apparently nothing. It's just a silky tavern floor. Maybe the cat. No, I knew it. Large roach. Well, that's lovely, cat. Leave it in Diglett's room because I'm sure that's what he wanted. Oh, look at that! Coming along, moving stuff. This is going. Did they move it? Yeah, they did. So now we can build a trade depot. Boom. Oh, look at that. Fits perfectly. And then I think I need someone with. Okay. So I think we're going to have to look at all these animals. What have we got? We have a lot of war dogs. So I think I could probably turn these war dogs into... Actually, I'm not going to kill the cows or the horses yet. There's a lot of dogs, and I don't want to be killing a dog yet. So we can make a kennel. Dude, that's a big kennel. Aha, if we have the kennel on the top floor up here. Bam. And we could have someone being our dog guy, dog dwarf. Who could be? Woodchuck, you are sir, are going to be taking care of dogs. Hunting related. Hunting. There we go. Animal training and animal care. Bam! That is how it's done. It's going good. Going good. As I've probably said like 50,000 times. Okay, I think it is that time again where we look at unit lists. What others? Oh, there's a lot of wild boars at the moment. Okay, I think it is that time again. Let's put okay, he's building a building at the moment. Oh, he's making the war dog. So I guess what we could do is, if he does it right, we could does that count as taming a small? Hell if I know. Let's just assume that counts for taming the dogs. How many idlers have we got at the moment? What is Woodchuck doing? I think he's on a break or something. But who knows? Who knows indeed? Actually, what we could probably is tameable small creatures. But these dogs, these dogs are good. These dogs are already tame. How can I turn them into war dogs? I assume that's what the kennel was. Maybe it is something else. Okay, I'm probably going to have to look on the wiki to try and find out how to turn these dogs into hunting dogs, but that is probably something else for another time. We need someone with architecture, and we also need someone who can... I must admit, not much has actually been done this episode, but... look at them dig away. Digging like good little dwarves. And has the floor been built? The floor is still being built. I was kind of hoping to get some migrants this episode, but it appears I am out of luck on that one. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, we can sort of work around it. We've been through worse. I mean, at least no one's died this episode. So I think this is probably a safe place to end it here. Yeah, I think things are going pretty good if you ask me. We still don't have a name for this fortress, but I think I'm going to name it Fortress Dwarf Death. Yes, Fortress Dwarf Death. Okay, try to say Dwarf Death, like Dwarf Death, Dwarf Death, Dwarf Death, Dwarf Dwarf. Sounds like some weird dubstep, Dwarf Death, not dubstep. I'm getting distracted. It just happens all the time. You people are just so bad at distracting me. I'm going to pause it quickly, and actually I'm probably, just going to end it here. Thanks again for watching. This has been MrMatchow. Peace!